Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Crystal. I am a spiritual educator, a psychic medium. I teach psychics. I teach mediums. I'm also a Reiki master. I teach Reiki as well. I'm a spiritual educator. I love teaching about everything. Right now, I want to talk about teaching psychic and talk about psychic abilities. So everyone has premonitions. Everybody has psychic abilities. I like to think of it in percentages. Somebody may have 1% or it not be fully activated within. Your third eye may be dormant, and a lot of times for us, a big major life event, a lot of times in tragedy, will kind of wake it up. Near-death experiences can wake up your abilities that have been lying dormant. But what does it feel like when I get a premonition of someone's future? What does that feel like? Or a knowing about somebody, reading of their energy. One, people think that it's going to feel like some voice coming down going, her man is cheating on her. That's not really what it is. It's so soft and so light that you can mistake intuitive messages for a fleeting thought. And it just takes discernment and doing it over and over and over to realize what's what for you. Also, when you're doing these, because I'm about to do some intuition practices, right, with you. When you're doing them, you want to try to get out of here and get in here. Okay, you want to be in your heart space. You don't want to be in your mind, because your mind is connected with what? The ego. And the ego loves to kick in and create the narrative for you. And it's so easy for that to happen. A lot of readers think that they are working in their intuition when really they're working on their own feelings and thoughts about the person's life. Okay, so an intuitive message comes in. There's no emotion attached to it. It's just the message. So if you have the message and you're feeling some type of way about it, it's your ego. It is not the actual message. This is why people have a hard time giving readings for themselves, for family and friends, because you already know so much about their life, right? But here's the thing. That's where discernment comes in, understanding what you know and what you're trying to get help figuring out for them. And if you sit a moment, what comes up, it could be your mind, or it could be spirit talking to you. It could be your higher self giving you that messages. It just takes time. But the thing is that to know that you're in the mind, you're going to run from thought to thought to thought like you always do. That is your mind, your ego filling in, because maybe you haven't let the space be silent and still enough for the message to come through. Maybe you're a little too impatient. You ask the question, you expect the answer within a millisecond. Sometimes it happens that way. With more experience, it does come that way. Other times you have to sit with it for a moment. And the problem is when people sit with an intuitive question, they let the ego kick in before spirit comes in and gives the answer. So you've overrid what the actual message would be. A lot of people don't realize they do this, but they do. When an intuitive message comes in, you're going to feel it in the body somewhere. And take note of how you feel it, because that's how you will normally always feel it. So for me, an intuitive message comes in, I kind of feel like a drop in my chest into my stomach feeling, or like a tightening around my stomach, kind of like I'm getting like a virtual hug. It can also be around my shoulders, but I'm also a medium. So, spirits come through and give messages in a different way than the psychic messages come through. We are all psychic. We all have that internal warning system to warn us when somebody's not good, or that we're in danger or impending danger. We may not listen to it, but it's there. Our intuition is there to help us and to guide us. It isn't something to say you're fake. No, because we're all intuitive. We're all psychic. We just have to figure out what percentage we're at and then practice and get it up higher. So right now, let's do an intuition practice. I'm holding a crystal in one of my hands. Which hand am I holding the crystal in? My left or my right? And then also, what color? So to tune in, I don't want you to be distracted by my rings. I don't want you to be distracted by anything. I want you to look at my hands. Now close your eyes and see my hands in your third eye. If you can't do that, look at them again. Now close your eyes. Now ask your guides to help you. Which hand is the crystal in? Now give me that answer. Now, to try even more, what color is the crystal in my hand? The first person to get both right will win a free reading with me, a free 1-hour reading with me. Good luck. And let me know if you have any questions about, psychics, mediums. If you have questions, I'm here to help you. Thank you.